That was so long. I forgot we were here to talk.
I was like, and the commercial is coming now.
I was like, wait, why am I in this room? But Jade is just like, wow, okay. Which is like pretty similar to how I played my game. I was just like, I'm just here, guys.
Yeah, same.
Hey, Bosco.
I mean, there was definitely some friction in the room. That's the thing is we're all professionals, winners. We've all done this shit before, so we know better than to like go screaming at some bitch for something you can't change. But
what's wrong with that?
I know. I clearly did it my whole first run, bitch. I was the first dayabetty.
Woo! Yeah, baby. But much better. And you won. So.
Hi, Daya. This is for you. You look amazing, by the way.
Thank you.
Just a question. Would you ever go back to All Stars?
Oh, hell yeah. And I would want to go back with Crystal so I could beat her fucking ass. T.
So, Daya, I really liked your totally natural description of your construction paper look.
Oh, yeah.
Are there any other
And a
moments?
duct tape roll made out of construction paper.
Are there any moments that you remember, like, watching back the show being like, I remember I did not say that there, or they definitely took this comment or anything out of context?
I feel like I eye rolled a lot more. Did I eye roll that much? Do you remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh. I don't remember eye rolling that much, but Willow says I did,
You
and
definitely
my
did.
mother also says I eye roll that much, so I'll take it. No, I said pretty much everything I said.
Before we get to our other question, one from Twitter from Tara Cards, they said, in the last year of your journey, what was the moment that you were like, this is why I do drag?
Yeah. You know what? When that 150,000 dropped, I was like, this is why I do drag.
Zaya, how about for you, Diva?
Without being super cliche and super like, you know, blah, 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 just getting to meet everyone. It's been super fucking awesome.
You always make me look bad
Well,
when you give a good, genuine answer after I've given a joke.
the true villain of 14, y'all.
If you had to come back on a team with two other queens from any season, who would you pick?
Ooh. Like a teams of three?
You mean like
Wow.
one but terrible?
Yeah.
Yeah, All Stars 1, but worse?
Like a team of 3?
A team of 3. That's a lot of people.
Really good question.
It's like so much.
You got
thought
my brain
process.
thinking. That's been a while since that's happened.
I would do Robbie Turner.
What is going on?
You know, I would never have to worry about an Uber.
What is going on?
And that's it. Just Robbie Turner. I'll take 2, please.
All right, let's
Robbie Turner and Vivian Panay.
Yes. Yeah. Weird fan interaction.
Maybe not weird, but one that
nothing
stands
feels
out.
weird to me, really. Honestly, I've been asked to if I would bottom for someone before, which is weird because I'm a strict top. You guys,
You got that, YouTube?
strict top. Wait, okay. Yesterday, me and Willow were shopping. We went shopping, and there was somebody that was helping us so very kindly at the store. And they were like, oh my gosh, we love you, blah, blah, blah. Took a photo with me. They said Willow's name, and they said, you know, thanks, Acid Betty.
Willow Pill and Acid Betty, my two favorites.
Yes, and I was like, you are welcome.
Okay, my question is for all three of you. You've all been very open about your experiences living with chronic illnesses. What is...
Is that why we were booked together?
We should make a tour. You know, I can see it now.
Where's management?
Anyway, sorry, what?
Any impersonations of any other queens you would like to share? Feel the beat of the rhythm of the night.
No, yeah. Oh. Hi, guys. RuPaul is like obsessed with me. You like my mullet? I'm from Springfield, Missouri. And I am second place on season 12.
Dayabetty.
Acid Betty. Acid Betty.
Hello, hello. Hi. Okay, make sure
Do you
the
have
mics
like
are
an
working.
earpiece where you can hear?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm trying to see who to send home tonight. Just, dang, okay.
Oh,
Ladies.
yeah. Ooh, all too familiar.
Yep.
Finally get to sit down.
Yeah.
After you canceled on me.
I didn't cancel. I rescheduled. I postponed.
Because she had EDC.
EDC, which is
Erectile Dysfunction Conference.
Yeah. I was the guest speaker.
These poor straight men, I tell you.
You know, the 30s are approaching fast, and they're not kind. So
No way. We were putting on nails, because if you're not wearing nails, you're not doing drag. And if you were to go to my like high school music teacher and tell her that I'm performing, she would definitely think I'm like performing as some sort of male character in like Grease or something. But little does she know I'm bald now, so
Yeah.
that's definitely not an option. Greatest school was, if I had to do it all over again, I would not go to school. I don't think it, for me, I don't think that was a path I needed to take.
it just added debt for no reason.
Like we filmed a scene in a car
Yeah.
where we wanted it to look like when we came out of the car that it was just like billowing with smoke.
You put a fog machine in the
I
car?
put a fucking fog machine in the
Yeah.
car.
Could you fight? Like, do you still have it
yeah.
in you?
I could fight. I
The
could
Missouri?
fight. Should we do it right
You
now?
could take the girl out of the Missouri. No, I can't fight. It's why I do drag.
Okay, well,
What do you mean?
I don't know. Like, I think it's just because I grew
If
up
I
with
punch
a
the
brother.
drywall would win. Like, it's weird.
Your hand would break.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
brittle.
I would punch through the drywall, through the brick.
What's the worst thing you've ever eaten?
Define worse.
Like
Hamburger
you
helper,
were-
beef stroganoff. Fucking hate that shit.
You eat ass, but not hamburger helper.
I will not eat a hamburger helper. Girl, no. Especially the beef
You grew
stroganoff.
up poor in Missouri. Why would you eat?
I hate hamburger. The smell of hamburger helper makes me want to vomit.
You eat
Hate it.
ass.
Yeah. I don't eat hamburger helper. I don't like lasagna. I don't like mush. I don't like mushy things. Do you like mushy?
I think it's fine.
No.
Being a type 1 diabetic and
Mhm.
also being
Gay.
well, no, that's
Sexy.
no.
A bitch.
Yes, there it is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
So despite being a type 1 diabetic and also being a bitch,
Uh-huh.
have you ever thought about having merch that says like type 1 diabolic?
I'm gonna go ahead and X that idea.
No?
Diabolic?
Yeah.
Is diabolic a medical term?
No, diabolic is like evil.
Oh, that's kind of smart.
Yeah, type 1 diabolic.
Design it for me.
Yeah, I'll give you a rough sketch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd wear it, but I mean, I'm just, don't have the same ailments.
What do you mean?
I mean, I can eat sugar and not have to go to the hospital because I'm not a fucking baby.
Pretend you have diabetes. It's
Yeah.
fun.
We are back in the saddle again, dressed up in uniform for this next segment that we like to call Dinosaurs. Where well, we are both going to go down the list of season 14 girls and assign them dinosaurs, either real or otherwise, based off many factors: appearance, essence, vibes.
Energy.
Moving on, Bosco. So with her, I didn't even hesitate. I full on said Velociraptor.
That's exactly what
She's
I said.
very raptor. And
Very
I know like some people like very big into dinosaurs are like, actually Velociraptors were little and feathery. We're going with like Jurassic Park Velociraptor.
But also, they're like one of my favorite dinosaurs, so that's why I also gave them Bosco.
Yeah. It's like they're clever.
But fucking vicious.
Yeah, they're clever, they're vicious.
mean.
If like there was any drag queen, if you tell me a single drag queen had like a dagger for a toe that they would kill people with, I'd be like, that sounds like Bosco. Next we have you, Daya. And so for you, I said Pachycephalosaurus.
Okay.
That's the
I don't
one.
think I'm familiar with the pack.
You might look it up.
Diabetes.
No.
A bitch.
Wait, what? Diabetes.
Beautiful. Tall.
It's
Statuesque.
It's the only dinosaur with type 1 diabetes. No. So Pachycephalosaurus. I'll pull it up here.
okay. It sounds like an STI. I like it.
So it's that one there.
Okay, wait. Can I guess why you gave this to me?
Yeah.
Big head.
Well, it's also bald. But
Okay. So I would say that this would be an accurate descriptor for me. I gave myself Godzilla.
Next is Deja Scott.
Barney.
No hesitation. So not just
Okay,
Barney.
but let me explain.
I think out of all the girls from our cast, when I needed anything, Deja was always the first to offer to let me use it. So that's why I said Barney. And because she's just always there in the corner of your mind. I said Baby Bop from
Baby Bop.
Barney. I just think of Carrie as some sort of majestic fish, like the fish from Shark Tale. The hot
she's
one.
the hot fish from Shark
Like
Tale?
the one that everyone kind of wants to fuck but doesn't talk about it.
Yeah.
Because it's like a fish.
People talk about it.
Yeah, they do for sure. So I said the fish from Shark Tale.
Okay. I had an actual dinosaur in mind.
I said a T-Rex, but in a universe where a T-Rex has regular sized arms and just really tiny ankles.
Tiny ankles.
That would
Well, I
like
feel
snap,
like-
you know?
I feel like there probably is like dinosaurs like T-Rex that had longer arms. Surely.
Yeah, but did they have small ankles?
Yeah, I guess. But how much money would you pay if you go to the Smithsonian and they're like, oh, we have a new exhibit. It's that dinosaur, but now it does this.
Amazing.
Well, you have a
look
great
gorgeous.
personality and you are gorgeous.
Yeah.
Well, you know, you've only been talking to me for about 20 minutes. so-
Look how the lip
I know.
just
the dark
bounces
edge,
and then it bounces
goes-
and it matches the jacket.
She's serving, and she's corseted under there.
Wait, is this term offensive?
What
Bitch
term?
tits?
I don't know. I guess if someone found the term bitch offensive, then
Well, then they should probably not be
Well,
watching
okay, and
any
what-
sort of Drag
it's-
Race related
what's
content.
My
In
answer
which
would
way
be
are
what's
they
under there. I
using
would
it?
say bitch tits.
okay. So yes, it is offensive in that way. Yeah. But if someone walked up to you, maybe outside of a post office, and said, "Hey, I like your bitch tits," it's a compliment.
I haven't had lunch either, so I'm getting hungry. Where's my M&Ms?
Okay. Oh yeah, go get them.
Yeah.
Can I?
Yes.
Well, I'll go grab them
I-
because I only have this.
Are you sure?
Okay, while she
Making
does
meatball
this,
doing my dirty work for
I
me.
wanna-
But I'm very much one of those people, just in everyday life. It's like if something does not go how I think it's going to go in my head, like, well, you can't really fucking do anything about it. So you just got to keep going. Rolling with the punches.
You just gotta keep moving forward.
Roll with the
grab
punches.
your M&Ms and roll with the punches.
Yeah, that's right, bitch tits.
Come on, bitch tits.
It is interesting. You are a part of.
Can
we're
you
not.
hear?
gonna-
Can you hear me crunching that?
Yeah,
out?
they're gonna
I
love
mean,
that.
Yeah, it's great.
ASMR, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby, she's eating an M&M.
I promise we're not only
out of
gonna
a teddy bear
talk
cup.
about
Peanut. A peanut M&M.
peanut.
What if we just abbreviate it to peen M&Ms?
Peen.
Ooh, give me that good peen.
Ooh, what flavor? Peen.
Now, okay, do you consider a Little Debbie's Cosmic Brownie a candy bar, or is that a dessert?
Talk about tasting
That-
like plastic.
It tastes like cardboard and it's delicious.
I
Walnut
wouldn't
on
say that's a
top.
candy bar. I would
No.
say that is more of a delicacy in the Midwest.
Slut. St.
What
Louis.
else started in Missouri?
Walt Disney's from Missouri. Boo. He was. That's why he's an asshole. It's because he's from Missouri. Okay, well, okay. The real question is, how do you guys feel about like gas station taquitos, gas station hot
Gross,
dogs?
I won't touch them. I've had food poisoning from a 7-Eleven twice.
Baby, but if you fall off the horse, you have to get right back on it and ride. honey.
I did, and then I got food poisoning again.
Okay, well then it's just luck. Bad luck. I'm just kidding.
Okay, what is it like being famous now?
Y'all, I've been having the best time since the season wrapped and the new season started. I love watching other girls go through it. It's so fun.
Does it feel so much different watching it, just knowing everything that's going on behind the scenes?
Totally. Yeah. In the finale performance, I had a couple of these sugar glass bottles and I was going to like smash them on my head, just like that. So, really fun. You can do anything these days. You can eat it if you want. Crazy, right? It doesn't taste very good, though. Let me spit this out. Drag. I have quite literally no organization skills possible. Like, organization is not my strong suit. If you ask any drag queen, really, none of us are ever organized like this. This is just because I knew I was having company. But usually all of my outfits are like thrown on the ground or kind of like wadded into a corner. But today it looks nice. You can tease with just a regular comb, but it doesn't really give the same effect. I also like to use this one because it has a pointed edge and you can use it to kind of section hair or stab your wig head. My slippers keep getting caught on the cord. Look how cute they are, the little koalas. Daya, what the actual. So because me and Crystal get compared a lot, I would say the thing that makes us the most different is I'm sexy. No, I'm just kidding. Did I buy anything nice with my dragonfly money? Therapy. I went to therapy. I didn't have health insurance. I spent it all on therapy. Oh my God, I was literally just talking about this in the hallway. What's my favorite Pop-Tart flavor? Did you guys just put this in here? I was just talking about this outside. Okay, so growing up, I ate Pop-Tarts religiously. I think it's a Midwestern thing, I don't know. My all-time favorite when I was younger was the cinnamon Pop-Tarts. I dislike them now. I don't like them now. I don't know why. It's probably because I ate them like so much as a kid. Ooh, if dayabetty was a Pop-Tart flavor, ugh. Could you imagine if you just bit into a Pop-Tart that looked like a classic strawberry Pop-Tart and then the inside tasted like soy sauce? Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm good to look at and then when you bite into me, you're like, oh, not again. It's all that sodium, all that saltiness. Who is the shadiest queen I know? Crystal Method. That's a big surprise, baby, but I learned all my tips and tricks from her. Just remember that. Our group chat of our drag family, we would always send, things about what was happening on the show. And the J-Lo runway, trying to emulate J-Lo on the main stage of RuPaul's Drag Race without really ever doing a feminine drag look before did not work out in my favor. And Crystal let me know that. She told me I looked bad. Crystal just told me I looked bad. And I was like, you're right, it really was. And what was so funny is Maddy Morphosis, my Midwest sister, she was the one freaking out the most about me eating a bug. I'm like, why are you freaking out? Also, you're from Arkansas. Like, isn't this what you have for breakfast every day?